the program. And lest you've forgotten who I am, Nampala Kivit is my name, the Deputy Minister of Public Works and Infrastructure, and therefore in welcoming my minister, my big sister, Auntie Kat.
Good morning. It is a great honor for me this morning to welcome you to the project preparation roundtable plenary discussion on the issue of corruption. To regain the confidence of South Africans in society and investors, we must show that government is capable of turning the tide. As government, we are showing that we are capable of turning the situation around by holding the corrupt and the delinquent visibly accountable. We are putting in place all possible measures to mitigate this as we implement this infrastructure investment plan, starting with the first phase, 62 projects, strategic integrated projects. All of these projects will be subjected to an independent due diligence process as well. We are working on a more effective system to monitor projects more effectively and put systems in place that can prevent and detect corruption. This will bring a greater level of transparency and will give credibility to the implementation of the infrastructure investment plan. Transparency is the best deterrent for corruption. In conclusion, as I welcome you all again to the roundtable on project preparation, I would like to end off by saying that yes, we must honor our past. We must remember our past. But now we have an opportunity to design our own future. With those few words, I want to thank all of you for coming out here today. And we are committed to continue to work together with you. We are looking forward to all your ideas, all your inputs that can enhance the implementation of our infrastructure development plan. I thank you very much and God bless.
Previously, when we had conversations of this nature, the pension funds were not at the table. So now they are at the table. They are part of the exercise of motivation. And we think that in doing so, we'll be able to tap into that capability. The second one is that we are making project preparation a focal point of government. Just for the interest of those who might not know. So previously, how the state has been financing its infrastructure is that we're looking at the national pairs. So we're drawing from the national pairs, but we know that with the advent of COVID and also our relegation to sub-investment grade, that the fiscal headspace has diminished and that the fiscal metrics has deteriorated. So essentially, we need to look at new sources of funding. But for you to be able to get projects to be funded outside the fiscal balance sheet, they have to be sound projects. And for you to be able to arrive at what is sound project, and I'll explain what is sound, you need to invest upstream in that effort. So essentially, if you like, a silver lining that came with the devastation of the pandemic is that suddenly government is looking at alternative sources of funding. We are not encountering each other in the project for the first time here. It's the apex of those conversations around project preparation. And I'm more than confident, Mr. President, that in the next few days we will announce what has come out of this. And the commitment that we have made of 1 trillion rands of infrastructure investments in the next 4 years will be a step closer, will be 20% closer to that target in the first year. And we are confident that we are going to surpass it. Just underline, we are going to surpass it. And I can say this with confidence because the performance agreement is signed by the minister. It's not me, so I'm absolved from that. But all I'm saying is that Mr. Pastor, thank you very much.
Mr. President, it is my singular honor and privilege to invite you to address this august house. Over to you, Mr. President. You're welcome.
Program Director, Deputy Minister, Matlolo Kimmett. I can smell money in this room, but I want to get to a point of feeling it and feel the money. But it's wonderful to be here. I'm delighted to be participating in this round table, albeit for a while. Our reconstruction and recovery plan emphasizes that project preparation, which all the speakers before I spoke now, have all been talking about project preparation, which is necessary to unlock private sector funding and high impact capital funding as well. As we move to a higher level of infrastructure development, we are already improving the state's technical project preparation capacity and also the financial engineering capabilities, including by drawing in private sector skills and expertise. And this is where the symbiotic relationship between the private sector and the public sector has really come in handy. It was evident during the Sustainable Infrastructure Development Symposium process that not all of the projects were well prepared and that additional funding and capacity support will be required. Despite the daunting challenges we face, the post-COVID-19 reconstruction and recovery phase is a phase and a period in the life of our country which is pregnant with great possibilities, which is full of promise and opportunity. And I'd like us to take this and get South Africa back to work. COVID-19 cannot hold us back. We are South Africans, and we can rise and make sure that once again we rebuild our country, our economy, and get our country to be prosperous. Thank you very much.